What's going on, folks? Yeah, you guessed it. I acquired a piece of crap non-working ride mower that I have plans for. So I just wanted to show you guys my peas. All my little peas are coming up all the way around. So that's cool. Still got my strawberries here. I've got some not cabbage, but cauliflower. And I got some beet plants right over there in the corner. And this round bucket and that half a milk jug. That's a few more tomato seedlings I got going up. Here's all my little tomato plants. I'm not sure if they're going to do anything because I think they got a little too leggy on me. And what I didn't know is as soon as they sprout, you need to get them into the sun so they can actually grow the way they're supposed to. And you can see all my onions died and all of my lettuce died because it just got too long. Didn't get enough sun as soon as they start sprouting, and they didn't work out. So here's my onions over here. There might be a few survivors, but I keep watering them. I leave them out here, and I don't know what's going to happen. I don't think anything. Here's my carrots. Maybe take a peek under the styrofoam, see if I got any carrot sprouts. So let's see. Yeah, well, the styrofoam's kind of stuck. Oh, damn. You see all that? We got carrots, yo. Cool. A lot of them sprouted. So, let that sit just about like that. I'm about to prop this up so they can start getting some air. I'll do that here in a second. So, cool. Got some carrots popping up. Video. I want to show you guys my plan for planting even more stuff up here on my deck and taking up hardly any space, because as you know, I can't plant out here. I just have too much clay, and when I do dig, I get about maybe an inch of dirt and it gets clay. So pardon my mess, everything's just kind of a disaster. I had to get my lanterns out last night because we had a bunch of storms, and just little paraffin oil lamps. I tell you what, I've probably got 4 or 5 of these. And these things are excellent. I've never used one before. I just never have. And I got to thinking, I was like, well, if the power goes out, I hate dealing with batteries because they don't last once you store them for 6 months. It seems like they come on every once in a while or they're real weak. So my mom had bought these a long time ago when she had a flower business. And they were made in China, real cheap. I think she paid like $2 a piece for them. And I put some lamp oil in them. They work great. So I'm going to whip them other bad boys out. I'm going to be using these anytime there's like a power outage. This is going to fix my planter situation. I see on the internet a whole lot where people they're using 2-liter bottles and making upside down tomato planters, which I don't really understand why they got to make them upside down. Like I said, they have this face down and they pull the tomato plant out of the lid, out of the hole, and then the tomato plant just kind of curls up and starts growing up. I'm like, wow, why not just do it like that? What's the point? I don't know why they do it that way. But this is the way I'm gonna try it. This will be an experiment. We'll see how it does. So I went to the hardware store today, and they actually got a delivery of some better starter tomato plants, and I thought this was kind of fitting. Hillbilly. So I picked up 6 of these, and it says it's an heirloom with large red fruit, streaked orange, mellow, sweet taste. Okay, whatever. So I'm going to put one of these in here because, you know, you always got to have a backup, because I really don't know if my tomato seeds are going to do any good. So I want to make sure I have tomatoes this year. So let me put this in there, and we'll see how it does. And here's my tomato planter. I made sure to give him as much dirt as I could. I still might throw another little handful in here and kind of bury it all the way to the top, but I might just wait. So that's how I'm going to do it. Well, I'm back out here working on my little rock, I guess you'd call it a rock bed, my rock wall. I've already taken it apart one other time and rearranged the rocks, trying to get them to fit better. I'm not real happy with this area right here, but you know, once it's behind underpinning, you won't never see it. So I guess I can live with that. So what I'm doing right now is, if you look, you can see how I'm getting these rocks to fit pretty tight. I got a couple of cubby holes, but maybe I can get some ivy or some kind of little flower, pack this crack full of dirt, and put some ivy or something in the holes to kind of fill it up maybe. What I'm doing right here is taking my body hammer, which I know this is not the tool to be using, but it's all I got. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to knock the edges of these rocks down and get them to fit a little bit tighter. You know, like I said, I'm not trying, I can't do it. There we go. I'm not trying to make the Great Wall of China, but I am trying to make it where it won't fall down. And so yeah, this is where this part of the wall is going to stop, and then I'm going to go this way. But I got to get this side a lot higher than down there, because you can see how the corner of the trailers, it looks like it's on the ground, but it's not. But I'm trying to get this fairly tight, but not have a big piece kind of sticking out like right here. I don't want the wall to go out that way, or at least look like it, but I'm getting that crack kind of close. I got quite a bit I still need to knock off. Maybe I can do it with it sitting right there. Eye protection is a must, but I ain't wearing any. It's just a slow process, but it's kind of fun actually. Maybe it's the Roman in me. Maybe the Roman redneck, I guess. Anyway, I'm just showing you guys what I'm doing. Here's all those big rocks I hauled over here in my wheelbarrow with my new wheelbarrow bottom that I made. So yeah, sun's about to go down, so I'm gonna try to get some more done. I'll catch up to you guys in a little bit. So I think that's pretty cool. Whew. Man, you wouldn't think something that close to the same side would be that much heavier. I bet that's 30% heavier than that other rock. That's crazy. But yeah, just a little cool fun fact. We just had one heck of a rain. It's the first rain of my little porch garden. And I don't see nothing floating away yet. So I just wanted to show you guys what all I have so far and what I've done. So here are my carrots. As you can see, they are starting to come up. Scoot this guy out of the way. Check them out. They're getting after it. Here for too long, I'll start thinning them out and put them in a better container, I guess you could say. So let me get that guy there. And I'm just keeping the styrofoam block under, that way when it rains really hard, it's just not beating down on those new little seedlings. And these two buckets here, I have 6 beet plants. As you can see, these are my peas. All my peas are coming up quite fantastically. And I've got my tomato plants here. Let me show you. Got this one here. All of these that are about this tall are of the hillbilly variety. So you get these tomatoes when the tomatoes get big enough where you can pick them. If you look close enough, you can see they grew a mullet. It's a hillbilly tomato. Ha ha, funny joke, huh? So here's my other tomato plant down here. I've got one up here, and I made sure to give them at least 2 foot of distance between the plants. And the only issue that I'm finding out right here, or not finding out, but I'm hoping, is when my container drains, it doesn't really mess up the leaves on the plants below it. As you can see, is it dirt? I'm trying to make sure it's not something else. So, but anyways, and I've got 3 containers of strawberry plants here, more peas. Now I separated my tomatoes, the ones that I actually grew, so I've got 12 in this one, 12 in this one, and right here are 2 sweet potatoes. One is a whole sweet potato, which is this one. This one here is a sweet potato I cut in half, so I'm kind of doing a little experiment. I just now got to looking at this. I'm hoping that's not blight. And it's just like dirt, maybe. So, I don't know. I'll have to see. But anyways, and I've got another one over here. Now right here, I've got 6 cabbage, or no, I'm sorry, these are cauliflower. The one in the very back corner over here, that guy, he ain't looking too sharp. So he might not make it. But I think the rest of them got a pretty good chance. Now coming out into the yard, I found some good dirt that's piled up. Believe it or not, it's over top the main line from my septic. So it's just a PVC pipe buried about 1 foot under the ground. So I put 4 strawberry plants here, and I'm going to put the other 4 over there, start kicking back the weeds, and just make this my strawberry area. Folks, I hope you like this video. I know I've been kind of dragging my feet as far as getting all this stuff done, but I just get overwhelmed sometimes and just have to, you know, kind of figure things out. But everything's coming along really nice, and I'm hoping this small little space right here will provide a good yield on vegetables. And if nothing else, I can always take all the extra tomato plants that I have, if I can get them about 3 or 4 inches tall. I can put them in containers, sell them for $3.99 a piece. So that would be kind of cool. I'm pretty stoked about my peas though. They're looking pretty sharp. That's not to mention I've got the other little row right behind the trailer. So anyways, folks, hope you like this video. Please like and subscribe. And if you've got any comments or suggestions, leave them down in the comment box below. And please subscribe and click that bell notification icon. That way you get notified every time I post a video. So I think it's about it. I'm gonna go relax a little bit. I'll talk to you guys next video.